This is the Strength SMP, Minecraft's deadliest SMP, and with its players being some of the best in the entire SMP world, and the plugin encouraging killing in order to survive, you might think that this is as bad as it can get. But what if I told you that there was something way worse? Something just like the Strength SMP, except instead of just 30 pro players that might be willing to compromise, there's hundreds of players that will murder you the second they see you. Not only that, there's a custom plugin that gives everyone abilities that can almost instantly pop a player's totem and drain all their health. And you might think that's the end of it, but there's also custom coded bosses that are basically designed to end the world. And so all these facts combined make the Strength Public SMP basically the most dangerous server you'll ever be on. And because I value my health and sanity, I'm gonna be spending 7 days on the Strength SMP public server and do the one thing I've always tried to do: take down TP trappers. Now, if you don't know what a TP trapper is, they're basically someone that exploits someone's trust and gets them to teleport them using a variety of rewards, such as free gear or getting a teammate. But shockingly enough, this isn't what they actually do. Instead, they just kill the player and steal their loot. And not gonna lie, TP trapping is a pretty scummy thing to do, but if I was gonna stop these people, I was gonna have to get loot, and I had nothing as of the moment. And so I wanted to go mining, but I needed a pickaxe, and I didn't have one. So I teleported to the guy who was having a quote-unquote party, and the next thing I knew, he was getting attacked by another person who teleported to him. And so, being the average loot goblin, I started scouring the water to look for loot after the battle was over. But I got lucky, and I found this. Oh. Yo, that's some pretty good enchants. Now that I had a pickaxe, I was ready to go mining, and after about 20 minutes, I had full diamond armor. It was at this point that I was ready to take down my first TP trapper. However, I wasn't sure if I had enough PvP skill to beat them by itself, so I needed the help of something: respawn anchors. Unfortunately, there was one thing I wasn't aware of. Respawn anchors were banned on the server. I mean, like, nobody told me though, but I'm sorry, Ty. And after using the vote function to get some free loot, I was almost ready to take on the TP trapper. But there's just one thing I needed to do, and that's to tell you guys to subscribe. Yeah, I'm kinda sorry for throwing a plug in here, but I really need subscribers, and if I get to 100,000 by the end of the year, I'll have to eat a habanero pepper. Honestly, that's a pretty unrealistic goal, but still, who knows. But now, it was time to finally fight the TP trapper. Okay, so I'm gonna be real, that fight back there was the literal definition of depressing. Like, search up depressing on Google and you'll probably see a picture of me, like, right there on the first page. But I knew I had to move on from this loss. And to my surprise, I did manage to take down a TP trapper that day, but I'm gonna be honest, the stakes weren't exactly high during the fight. I mean, a win is a win, I guess. My next few days on the server were spent in complete monotony until I saw this announcement in the Discord. 4 unique boss fights were being held on the SMP, and even though I was short on gear, I knew that this was my chance to get something powerful that could take down anyone. And so I scrapped up what loot I had and I teleported to the first boss, the Warden. Okay, I think it's starting. Oh my god. Yeah, you know, honestly, I'm just a tiny bit undergeared. Oh yeah, dragon. So I'm gonna be honest, this fight was taking an unnecessarily long amount of time. Well, the boss did have a lot of health, but the main problem was that everyone was fighting each other and not the boss. Yo, no way, somebody's loot. Okay, I'm teleporting out of here. Even though I'd gotten a few items, I still had the chance to get more loot, so I jumped back into the fight. Okay, the creature's almost dead, so I'm gonna have to jump in pretty soon. Yo, no, okay, it's just dead, it's dead. Okay, get in. Do I make it in time? Oh my god, bro, what is this? Oh my god. Okay, I have no idea who got it, but it definitely wasn't me. And that was the first boss fight. Despite not getting the first item, it was honestly pretty fun, but I wasn't able to make the wither one as I had to go eat lunch. The next boss fight was the Ender Dragon. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this fight was pretty lame because there was only one darn team the entire fight, so I'm only gonna show you the highlights. This boss fight was supposed to be an upgrade of the vanilla Ender Dragon, but with boosted defense and offense stats, but honestly, the team quick dropped it so fast they didn't even need to break the end crystals regenning the dragon. Nevertheless, the boss was still powerful and this fight still did yield me some rewards. Yo, no way, bro. This is actually good stuff. Okay, I need to get out of here. Please, don't look at me. Please. Yo, no way. That's insane. This is actually some really good stuff. And from then on, there was only one boss left. I mean, I have no idea how to pronounce this name. Like Sidri or something, but it's more commonly known as the Strength Dragon. I didn't actually have much action during this fight, but it was a really cool boss fight, so I just wanted to show you guys some of it. So actually, now that I think about it, it could be a rhino or a dragon. I'm genuinely not sure. So I mean, if anyone watching this video knows, please tell me in the comments, because you know, I need to feel my curiosity, man. Though this boss didn't have much health, its attacks were pretty much as strong as the Warden's, and as it turns out, it had 2 lives. Yo, wait, bro, what happened to the boss? It's like a dragon now. And that was that. With all 4 boss fights over, I had lost my chance to get a custom item. However, to be honest, I was perfectly satisfied with my time on the Strength SMP. But as my time on the SMP was about to end, I still had one last surprise to encounter. This was my chance. If I wanted any hope of getting a head start in defeating TP trappers on the Strength SMP, I had to take the steal. And so I accepted the duel. However, I did have a trick up my sleeve, and let's just say I had SX to thank for it. I'd won the duel and the IOU, and I'd taken down all the TP trappers that I needed to, and even though I may have lost more times than I won, any takedown of a TP trapper was worth everything I had. And with everything I'd ever wanted to do completed, I'd finished my journey on the Strength SMP, and now I could rest in peace. Man, why do I feel like I forgot to do something? Kill TP trappers, get loot, what else did I miss? What did I tell myself to do that one time I died? Oh yeah, so anyways, I just remembered. So, you know how I did die a bunch of times, right? To other people's hands? You see, I still forgot to take revenge.